Hey guys, my name is Mike Munzing with Munzing Mortgage Group. Some interesting predicaments may be coming down the pipe for our Orange County real estate market. I'll be right back with the details. Okay, I'm going to be back with those interesting details in just a moment, but don't forget that on my website, I've got my rate sheet every week. That just gives you an idea going into the weekend, going into the open houses, what's going on with the rates. Just a snapshot, doesn't cover every scenario, but at least gives you an idea, your buyers an idea of what's going on. As for rates right now, they are extremely low. I've been working with a number of you on your own refinances and your clients, but hey, if anybody you know needs to lower that rate, get that rate down, save some money, equity's up, rates are low, it's a perfect time to pull some cash out, do a rate and term refi, and really get the best rate for your particular home, your scenario. It's fantastic. Okay, you know how much I like Brian and Frank over at the National Real Estate Post, and this week they had a really interesting video out about what may be coming down the pipe for our Orange County market. I'm going to bring it to you right now. I'll be right back.
So we've been sounding the alarm bells a whole bunch about housing, and like I said, I know a lot of you guys are getting sick of this, but it's not about what's necessarily happening right now, but it's the direction we're leading and the problems it creates. So I want you to see some of the future of housing. And if you want to look at the future of housing, all we have to do is look at the Phoenix, Arizona market, because as the Wall Street Journal says, which by the way, owned by News Corp.
Oh, there you go.
Market Watch, connected with our iBuying platforms.
There you go.
The Phoenix, Arizona market is ground zero for housing, as high-tech flippers such as Zillow are using algorithms to reshape the housing market. First, why is it Phoenix? Frank.
Okay, because it's one of the country's fastest growing metro areas. The houses are relatively inexpensive and tend to be newly built and fairly homogeneous, which aids the algorithmic appraisals that guide big landlords and house flipping firms alike.
Algorithm appraisals. Nice. And because of this, all the big players, Zillow, OfferPad, and Opendoor, see the Phoenix housing market as their proving ground to reshape the $26 trillion U.S. housing market. So why are they going there? It's a $26 trillion industry.
The edge of the city's stucco sprawl, a beige 3-bedroom house with a gravel yard, sold last month for $240,000. The seller, Opendoor Labs Inc., paid $215,000 for the house in January, placed carpet and repainted, put it back on the market.
So Opendoor goes $35,000 below market value to the seller, and on top of that $35,000 the seller lost, we've talked about this before, they put 7.5% commissions on top of that, and they also have fees which equal their commissions, because we've looked at a lot of these offers from companies like Opendoor. You know, we're talking title, escrow, repair holdbacks, declining market costs, that type of thing. So, and again, we're basing this off of offers that we've already seen. So $30,000 in commissions to Opendoor plus fees of about $30,000 means the seller's getting $60,000 less than what they would if they would have worked with a real estate agent. Not to lose sight of the fact that this is on a $200,000 house. I mean, this is horrifying, but it's not the entire point. Follow us now. Here's the bigger picture problem.
Opendoor and two competitors, listing giant Zillow Group Inc. and OfferPad Inc., have bought since 2014 in an attempt to perfect programmatic house flipping. Last year, they bought nearly 5,000 houses in the metro area, roughly 1 in every 20 existing homes sold.
Wow.
And remember, all these companies are projecting incredible multipliers for growth in the coming years.
Wow, so look to Phoenix. 5% of the entire Phoenix market are lowball comps, which make it harder for sellers who are using full service, less expensive real estate agents to get their appraisals to come in and close on their sales, because those 5% bad comps from iBuyer platforms cannot be ignored. Not to mention, 5% of the Phoenix market's sellers are getting fleeced of their equity.
So already 5% of the Phoenix market and growing. So you understand these companies have to lowball. They're home flippers. They're playing the part of a pawn shop with your home. And they're, quote, deployed employ house hunting algorithms sophisticated enough to spot a sunny kitchen in a good school district faster than a for sale sign can be pounded into the yard to systemize low ball offers.
So they're factoring in not only the flip price, but also the time on the market. So in the event of a housing downturn, they're going to factor in a longer hold time on these houses, which is going to result in even lower offers that you're seeing right now. Remember what we just said. Right now, Open Door is $35,000 below market value on their offer on a $200,000 house in a hot market. What are their offers going to look like if the market shifts downward and homeowners decide that they need to sell at all costs, and the quick turn times with these iBuying platforms are going to be appealing to them? To see the potential effect, the compounding effect of these iBuying platforms, let's look at the last 10 years of the Phoenix market and see if there's any volatility there. Oh, that's not good.
No.
Oh.
The last time the Phoenix market dropped 60% in value in a moment, and that market was not hindered by systematized home flippers who also parade around as real estate agents like title companies, mortgage companies, and appraising platforms, which, by the way, are just other avenues to tap in and fleece the homeowners of their $26 trillion housing market.
Frank, this is now today. This is the petri dish testing ground for iBuyers.
Right.
The Phoenix market. What we've learned is they're expensive to use, they're growing super fast, and their campaign of misinformation and bait and switch tactics, which are unfair and abusive, is totally working.
Yeah.
And all of them want a bigger piece of more markets. Listen, if these companies are foreign to you in your market right now, you're not seeing them. You have to understand that they're coming.
Totally.
And we know this because they're here and they're hunting houses right now, and they're coming your way.
Let's put a stop to this. Let's get this on the table. Let's get these iBuyers in front of the powers that be to make sure they're not acting unscrupulously. Sign our petition. You can just go to honestypetition.com and sign it there, and let's get these guys under the microscope of the agencies that should be regulating them.
Okay, that is certainly something for us to be aware of. Yes, Orange County is a unique market, not quite like Phoenix, but certainly something to be aware of, seeing these big groups coming in and buying up the properties and really messing with our numbers, messing with our market, messing with our sellers. That sounds really bad for sellers. So we need to be careful about that. So keep an eye out, really report them if you can, and we'll watch for that as well. Coming into a beautiful weekend, I will be working. You can reach me anytime at 949-689-5626. I'd love to be working with you and your buyers. I've got 30 years in the business, working all aspects of the industry, so I love to be there, help qualify them, and get them ready to go. Well, hey, God bless you. God bless your family. God bless this beautiful country. Let's work together. Bye-bye.